Alright, welcome to another episode, possibly but not actually episode 3, because there was no episode 3 and there can be no episode 3, because I went and I thought I had done episode 3. I recorded it, I compiled episode 2 because I did them 2 at a time, I uploaded episode 2. At some point I must have thought I had done, compiled, assembled, compiled, and uploaded episode 3, because I went on a few days later to make 4 and 5, having cleared out the files for 3 and 2, and the process of recording 4 and 5. Hello, why is it pausing? Destroyed enough of the episode 3 components that most of them could not be recovered with an undelete. So there is no episode 3. There is, however, an episode 4 coming right up. Sorry. Did I say I'm sorry? I'm sorry. I suppose after like 1,000 episodes of... I can't even find out how many things I've done anymore. Apparently it won't tell me. Having only done this once is probably not so bad. Sorry. Oh no, the rainy season. Welcome back to another episode. It's been 2 weeks since I recorded, so I kind of actually have to review myself to figure out where the heck I was. We aren't making any money. Whoa, that was a bit strange. We got 1 each of everything. How are we doing for unemployment? Excuse me, I would die. Let's see, well, nobody at this time is unemployed, so that's good. Oh, we got a second mill coming up. I probably planned on that, but I've since forgotten. The housing developments have intruded into the wood, which is fine. I've got 2 farms. That's fine. Looks like there's some room up here. However, if there's going to be a bridge in the future, this is about as close as I can possibly get. That seems to be about here is the least span. Wow. As soon as I start talking, the coughing happens. Alright, so let's see. We could use, well, no, that's about as much as it will take to overwhelm that patch of berries. Soldiers, how are they doing? Untrained, partly trained. Gwyneth, Yolanda. Hey, that's one of my grandmother's names. Isabel, Lily Ann, and Lily. So, epic squad of ninjas right there. Let's see, what else? 4 sheep. We've got the weaver's hut. We've got the tailor's hut. We are selling that. We are selling these. We have tons of bread. We're not going to starve. We're low on the berries. Tools, we're fine. I think I'm still importing those because there is not a thing here. However, oh, what are we doing? Another sheep farm. That's fine. Oh, another gathering hut. That's fine. We don't really need a lot of stone at the moment. However, we could get a mining industry started. But can I? It's not yet an option. So what haven't I done? What haven't I done? I have no quest. I've made the fort. Oh, I forgot. There's people down here now. Fisher people, Lucy and Harry. We are building another bakery because we anticipate that residential stuff will start moving on here. Another granary. That makes sense. So I do not have a church. Oh, actually, let's take a look. That's not right. That's not right. Not right. Oh, there we go. I remember how to play. So, in our future, there is a tavern. In our future, there's a hunter's hut and a weaponsmith if I do more kingdom-related stuff. So, technically, technically, I have enough, what's the word? Splendor to unlock this stuff. I do not have any clergy splendor. I have sufficient. So we need to do a church, and we need to just get more commoners. This seems to be the next step here. So let's see. Where would we put a church? Well, a church should probably be near the people. And a church that is visible from the road seems like a good idea to me. So how about we sacrifice a little bit of forest and make one here? I suppose I should let them finish all this stuff. But let's see here. Monument. Rustic choice. The core. I like it when things hang over the edge. Whoops. Just not like that. Let's put it here. Let's put it here. 2 people have joined. It'll take them a minute to get here. But, you know, considering all the new things I'm building, 2 isn't enough to fill all those jobs. So I might have to start spacing some people out. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Monument. Rustic sites. And we'll dribble it over the edge here. Like so. Windmill and granary complete. Good. Okay. So, spoilers, it's going to take more than one rustic church to get to later stages. So let's not worry about this one being wicked big. Detach. It does not have to be. Whoa! I kind of like that feature, and I kind of don't. Dang it. Now I have to double check to see what happened back here. Okay, that's fine. And you know what? I want another one of those. Why do they always come in sideways? That's weird. Oh, by accident. That's about the right height. Now we need a tower. And I bet... Oh. Tower... Seems like it's going to meld into the thing just fine. That's amazing, actually. So this is a way bigger church than I was anticipating when I started. But who cares? Let me in. I don't want side ones. Do I? No, I want a front one. Okay, apparently this piece is not meant to do that. Let's see. I don't know why I care. Now, the churches are the ones I was talking about before, where you see they... Ugh. There's no good angle for this. They do not line up with each other, they line up with the ground. Which means these sort of symmetrical structures are basically impossible for churches, and it drives me up the wall. I really want symmetry. Symmetry is the most important thing in the universe. That will be fine. Actually, there. That will be fine. Why can I not start construction? I can. All right. Very good. So what just happened? Have the 2 people arrived yet? The bakery is not in. Ooh, granary. Let's see. Fish. Bread. Berries. And... Hoibs. Honey. I do not yet know how to do honey, by the way. I cannot get wine, but I might be able to import it. Completed building house. Wait, where was this? Oh. Over here. Assign 2 villagers. Thank you for arriving just in time. Well, it's coming along better than expected. Even on normal speed, they're actually making pretty significant progress. Oh, good. 4 more. That'll help actually a lot. I suddenly made a bunch of empty new builds. Oh. Check this out. This is mildly annoying. They don't have a list of names, male and female, sufficient to the number of people you will eventually have in town. I mean, I'm only at 64, 65 now, and I'm getting into numbered human beings. That's something they need to work on. I assume that at such an early stage in the alpha, it's just filler content. But, you know, they ought to have, like, family names so that you can start repeating given names, surnames and given names, whatever. You know what I mean. And then that allows you to start tracking genealogies. It's like they don't live forever. Do they live forever? I don't know if they live forever. I've never played long enough to find out if they start dying of old age. But they could do that. They probably will. I assume it's in the backlog of tasks to do at some point. I myself am a software developer. I'm quite familiar with how deep, very, very, very deep, the list of things to do can be, and how impatient people are for what is actually kind of hard to do. The games are way harder. I mean, what I do is simple compared to a game. Not that I haven't thought about making them. I've been thinking about making them for like 30 years. I just am too lazy to do it. New military mission is available. The building of the bakery is complete. How you doing? 72 fish. That is not bad. You know what should happen now? Let us pause and build a second market. Let's see here. This looks good. And now that we make our own, let us actually use this one. Let us start decorating our markets. Good stall. Good. Let's have another one. I don't know, it's kind of a janky market, but whatever. We're gonna make it anyways. And I cannot start construction because I hasn't the money. I wish you could save this. Is there a way to save this? I guess that's saved, so now I just have to wait for the money. It occurs to me... Where is it? Warehouse. I need yet another. In part... Well... in no small part, because there are goods I am making that have nowhere to sit. Including a warning from... My workplace is full, sheep farm part. Aaron can't find resources in granary or warehouse. So yeah, this is kind of important. Oh, the church is coming along. It's probably close to done. General. Oh yes. In fact, all that's remaining are a few tools and somebody to put in a few minutes of that. So let's see, this new guy's coming up pretty quick too. Building complete, rustic church. The splendor of your village has unlocked a new tier of unlockables. God is why we are all here. We'll have the following effects plus 10 choich. All right, so let's clean all that up. We got a choich. This means we got faithful, and people now, from here on out, they have faith as a need. However, 17 out of 25. Well, look, I got 3 times that many, which means I need more choices. Do these have any... This is one thing. You can tell they want priests, but I have yet to find out how to assign one. Maybe you can't on rustic churches, but seeing as how it seems to be part of the interface, maybe I do. Oh man, I have yet to make it over 200 so I can start this. What is with the income trade minus 183? Is no one buying anything, or is it because I don't have a warehouse with some of the stuff that I need to sell that is the problem? I do not know. Some of this is more or less me fumbling through it, and I fumbled through previous games, previous saves, previous settlements, with way more money than this, so I'm doing something wrong for sure. Alright, so cloth, wool, shoits, and... Whoa! Yes, and I have, no money to do it. Oh, I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong. Let's see, what else? Fuels, glass, I don't know how to make glass. I do know how to make barrels, but I'm not far along yet. Far enough along yet. Let's just go with more wool, since I now have 2 ship farms. Let's make 1 commona. Ooh, road sign is now available. I am thrilled. House is upgrading. It's the first house to upgrade. It's the only upgrade I have yet to see, but, the style is improved. The bandwidth, the number of people who can live there, stays the same as far as I can tell. Oh my god, what about the money? I don't understand what is different from this game from any of my previous ones. I do not understand. Oh, and the upgraded house is now also expanding. That looks nice. And now it's done. Cool. But it's still the same number of people. I wonder if they just upgraded it in 2 stages or something. So the land value here is definitely a big part of it. Also the fact that we've unlocked. But what did we unlock? No, not that. Fence. Road sign. That is the unlock. Well, okay, let's take advantage of that. Here's a bit of a crossroads. Yeah. Yeah, like so. Boink. It's too bad you can't name... Where'd it go? Did it not get made? Oh well. Oh! What? Look at that. +4. +4. The trade just went wonky as heck. I wonder what's going on. I need more detail. Budget. Villager consumption. Berries. Well, that's income. So they liked berries. They liked common shirts, but not many. And bread. They really like bread. And I'm bringing in, selling fish, planks, and solid stone. I've got lots of maintenance. That's a thing. Trade expense, I bought tools. General spending. Territory taxes. Okay. Last week, I had an income of 900 and a trade expense. I bought... Ooh, look at that wine. Holy cow cheese. Wow. Okay, that explains that. But soon I might have my market and they can buy more food. Another... Oh. 200. Ha ha ha. All right, we got 2 unemployed and we have some unfilled positions, but it doesn't look as though we have any underfilled positions. Granary. Let's add 1. And I don't really want to do more than 2 foragers, so that's okay. So I guess we'll add a transporter here. Yes, build that market. We need to sell these fish that are piling up in the warehouse over here. There's nowhere to sell them. Hurry! Oh, geez, thanks. Finally, sun. Whew. That'll help with the crop yields a little bit, though the fish yield will go down some. Oh, almost. So that splendor we had is good for some... Hello. Ooh, 2 more people. Thank you. It's good for... wow. Good for the rustic church additional parts. All right. So among the other things they're going to have to flesh out as they move from alpha to beta, root node. I am stuck while going to root node. Now you can look at where root node is, I think. Is this root node? I mean, it looks like a wheat farm to me, but I don't know what they're talking about. Somebody who you are stuck going here, but are you really? Where are you trying to go? What do you want to do? What is this? Who are you? You are... Oh, you're planting seed. Well, you don't look very stuck, and everybody else is able to function, so what are you talking about? Anywho. Here we has a market. Let us sell fish and bread and shirts. And the market will be called... can we change the name? I was pretty sure there was a way to change the name. The sign, Rudolph. The sign, Sigismund. See, and this is another thing they could do, okay? One could develop 1 or more base pseudo-languages for which name particles, like in Dwarf Fortress, have a meaning, like flower and happy and crap like that, and then you combine them with these pseudo-languages, and then you could have different cultures who have different words, and they could have an expansive number of name options, rather than female number 212. Bread, common... Edit. Boink. Boink. And boink. And you know what else we're going to do? We're going to put down some signs. So let's see. You're a good stall. It's always a little tricky trying to get it right. Yeah, see, it's never quite exactly where I think it would be, but I want it. Fine, I'll just put it out here. Food. Oh, look at that. See, that's much taller than this one. Oops, look at that. See, I'm telling you. It's never where I think it will be. And food. Too far out that time. Yeah. Start. Da-da-da. 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 I like the rhythm. Oh, dude, you're breaking the song. Ah. Oh. Anyways, it's coming along. And there we go. Got a second mark. Well, first market, but more embellished, more attractive to the satellites monitoring this splinter colony from overhead, like myself. Two decided to stay. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm calling the episode. Progress was made. Where'd the friggin' town go? Okay, here we go. We got a choice. We got 2 markets now. We actually have positive money, though it's still having difficulty reaching the maximum capacity of our town's bank. Let's see. How many commoners do we have? I don't know. Is there a way to find out? Villager list. Doesn't really say in that context. Anyways, good. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you'll come back, because if you don't, there may be consequences. See you next time.